Good afternoon, everyone. This is Patricia, and I am traveling for history. Apologize for the traffic noise. I can't control that. So, for those of us who live in Chittenden County and this area of Chittenden County, you probably recognize that I am on Route 7, south to be precise. And I wanted to show you the landmark to look for, the Sunoco station, for our next destination, because it's not the Sunoco station. The Sunoco station is just past the Olive Garden on Shelburne Road is also Route 7, Route 7 South, Shelburne Road. So our destination is over here, and you can see my baby right there in the photograph. So let's continue on, shall we? Actually, I'm going to pause the video for just a moment to get back down there. Hang on. You're looking for this next driveway right here. It's the driveway right after the one for Sunoco. It's right here. Easy to miss. But you know, Google Maps got me right here. I already knew where it was. I saw the 360 map. So where are we going today? I know you're wondering. Where does this path lead? Well, we're about to visit the other municipal cemetery in South Burlington, Vermont. And that would be the Shelburne Road Cemetery. Pretty simple name. Now, I believe the website for the city says there are 41 graves, but I think it's findagrave.com that says it has 129 graves. So, your guess is as good as mine. But let's go take a look, see at this place that I never even knew existed. There are some tents pitched here, just so you know. And I'm going to try not to film them too much, but it will be hard. All right, let's start over here to our left. I think some of these are to be oldest. I did do a brief walk in to make sure I was actually in the right spot. But this is the Shelburne Road Cemetery. We can see there aren't too many graves actually presented here, but certainly there are some. I don't know what those blue poles are for. Maybe electric? Maybe for water? I don't know. Oh, I should point out over here, by the way, at the entrance, because who doesn't love the entrance, right? I've driven by here for decades, did not know this place existed, and still would not know it existed had it not been for my research for Eldridge Cemetery. That's the other municipal cemetery in South Burlington, Vermont. Look at that tree. Look how thick that tree is. Can you imagine the stories that tree could tell? I know, I think about that quite frequently. Okay, let's go back into the cemetery and take a look around. Really looking forward to checking out this prominent one right here, but we're going to start over here to the left. Looks like some beautifully old tombstones. If you come here, just understand the ground is uneven. I don't know if you can tell that at all. Ooh, some definitely broken tombstones. They're just laying all over the place. But let's see if I can capture anything here. Usually much better in a photograph. Who are you? Thomas? I don't know. You know, there is a link that I'll put in the description below. Oh, what is the site? There are a lot of inscriptions that have been put there, so there might be these inscriptions. These inscriptions may be there as well. Anne, wife of Peter Colbert. And of course on this side is Peter Colbert, her husband, of course. Born in the city of London, county of Middlesex, England, who departed this life March 1, 1846, aged 52 years. Wow. My best guess is that this is a child's grave right here. A-H-H, H-H-H. Hard to see. All right, let's keep going. Let's start at this end. Harrington. I see this name quite frequently. M.V.B. Harrington, born August 1, 1832, died November 13, 1898. Delilah, what a lovely name, Delilah. I always think of Samson, and maybe you do too. Delilah Babcock, his wife, born July 7, 1828, died March 21, 1855. Mary Vaughan, his wife, born February 4, 1838, died April 22, 1897. He outlived both his wives. Imagine that. Mother. Father. Delilah. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that crack right there. And just curious on the back side of the crack. Yeah, that crack's all the way through. Wow. Let's see what this one has to say. Catherine E.N. Hard to say. Maybe it's an H. Daughter of someone Harrington. Died September 14, 1853, aged 23 years. Wow, so young. Rhoda L., daughter of H.H. and R.L. Harrington, died November 13, 1839, aged 5 months. Oh, 5 months. In memory of I don't know, wife of someone Harrington, died something, let's see, 1810, age 29 years. Blessed are the, I don't know, I think amongst all of us in the comments we may be able to figure this out. Sounds like it's raining. Oh, Hiram H. Harrington. Okay, well, that part of the mystery is solved. And we see definitely the tombstone base is right here. Now, this video will come out after the Munger Street Cemetery video, which is scheduled for Thursday, October 14, 2021. Where I'll be posting pictures on Instagram and my Traveling for History page on Facebook. And I saw a base very similar to this, but it was a double one. Pretty interesting. This is Rhoda. Eliza S. Ruley, wife of Hiram H. Harrington, died April 5, 1883, aged 75 years. Well, this is Triple H, right here. Rhoda, his wife. I'm guessing this was an infant, but I can't read it. And Henry H. Ho, could be Hoff. Company F, First U.S. Sharpshooters, 1836 to 1920. His wife, Abby Harrington, 1846 to 1930. Wow. I'm guessing the U.S. Civil War. And here we are. Oh, it is raining. I don't have my slicker on. It's not even in the car, so, oh well. I'm going to get wet. But you can stay warm and dry where you are. Let's see. Writing on this side? No. And writing on this side? Yeah, there's writing, but no, I don't know what that says. If you look at the website for the City of South Burlington cemeteries, it really doesn't have any information on this cemetery. There's not much known. There's really almost nothing known. I think there might be a 7 Days, which is a newspaper here in Chittenden County. I'll see if I can find the link to that and post it. And you can read and know about, you can know as much about this place as I know, which is, well, virtually nothing. Anna B., wife of I don't know. Another base with its headstone right here. And this one, I mean, the top half is already broken off. And I don't know if you can see the lean. Let me see if I can catch it on the side here for you. Yeah, it's got quite the lean right there. And here's another one that, I mean, the whole base pulled out of the ground, looks like. Such a shame. So perpetual care does not mean fixing of tombstones necessarily. Just so you know. Now, who is this? Esther C. Can I read it better in there? I can. Wow. You know, it's the clarity in the camera is pretty amazing. See, wife of Hiram Newell. But I can't see anything here. We have Franklin P. Harrington, 1853-1909. His wife, Anna J. Miller. Oh. No, that's Esther. 1851 and 1903. I want to be careful I don't step on any of these monuments. Given there's a heart on this one, is this a child? My bet is it is a child. Look at all the pieces in this one. Wow. That's a lot of pieces. My favorite kind of jigsaw puzzle, like 4. 4 puzzle pieces. I mean, these have been laying here so long that it's just grass. I mean, they almost look like bedposts, don't they? Or beds. Sorry. Well, the whole base pulled up from the ground. Huh. Martha A. I think it's Martha. Anyway, if you want to see my photographs, you can see them on Instagram.com, where I am traveling for history, or on my traveling for history page on Facebook. I missed a couple over here. So this is a double headstone, and I saw this at Munger Street in New Haven, the Munger Street Cemetery. So Alexander died May 27, 1820, and Lucius died July 2, 1827. Let's see. Aged 1 year, aged 2 years, children of Theodore and Anna? I don't know what the other name is. All right, let's go back over here now. Let's see, I just finished filming there. More graves on the ground here. Another one right here. Oh, and another one over here. If there's any... So, when winter comes and there's blankets of snow, a blanket of snow on the ground, I'll not be traipsing through cemeteries I don't know, because I don't want to trip over stuff like this or that. Holy cow, that would really hurt. Really, really hurt. I don't recommend you do that either. Look at that beautiful old headstone. Isn't that lovely? That design at the top. Love that. Ginny C. Brady died June 4, 1862, aged 18 years. Wow, so young. So young. And let's see, over here. Let's go all the way up to here. I don't know about you, but don't they look like miniature cash registers? Old-fashioned cash registers. When I had a store years ago, our first cash register was this style. Like an Old West saloon style. So we have Lizzie and who? Who are you? I cannot make out that name. Can you? Oh, George. Oh, I think it's George. George and Lizzie. Okay. I can see why someone could think there's 129 graves here. I mean, look at this open expanse right here. Seems like there should be, doesn't it now? Okay, coming back over here now. Nope, no idea what that says. Father. And mother. And William. And who's this? Before I get back to the much bigger one. Kind of looks like efforts, doesn't it? Of course, this one is just a mess. Down here we can see the chipped bottom and the broken off side, the broken top. The William was William T. Miller, 1854 to 1896. Kind of tall, I gotta take a few steps back. John M. Miller died December 31, 1912, age 89 years. Martha Harper, wife of John M. Miller, died May 28, 1896, age 66 years. Anyone on the other side? Oh, yes. Ooh, a child. Hattie E. Miller, 1867 to 1878, so 10 or 11 years old. And without the actual dates, that's what it is. And no one on the back. Huh. All right, so let's go look at the wealthy person's grave. This one right here that has its own fencing, if you will. I mean, no tall fencing, it's the ground fencing. I wonder how far back this goes. I mean, there are graves. Come on. There are graves. See back there? There's one there, 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 and there. Well, let's catch the newest one in the graveyard. This feels more like a graveyard than a cemetery. The cemetery is an old enough word, but I think it said on the South Burlington website that they haven't had any interments here in at least a decade. So let's see what this one says. Oh, 2020. I think that maybe the website needs to be updated. And a veteran. Anthony M. Szymanski, Specialist 4, U.S. Army, July 1, 34 to June 17, 2020. Loving husband, father, and grandpa. And apparently, his wife is still with us. Did I just say anything on the backside? Ooh, look at this ground. Look how nasty this ground is right here. I swear I take my life into my own hands in these cemeteries. Oh, see? And their children. Eve, Adam, Anita, Francis, and Tonya. Tanya. Maybe it's Tanya. Oh, falls in the what I know category. Well, here's a tree stump for us. Okay. Certainly fall foliage colors here. For those of us who like fall foliage, as long as we don't have to rake it. Right? Am I right about that? Okay. Finally coming back. Okay. William T. Hall, November 1, 1866 to October 13, 1888. Pretty young. What is that? 21. Wow, so young. 21. Nothing on this side. The obelisk, of course, the Egyptian symbol of eternal life. Nothing on any of the other sides. Now, that's certainly an urn at the top. Trying to decide if that's supposed to be a flame. See at the very top here? Let's see, I zoom in for you, if that helps. Because I also thought maybe it was a pineapple, which would mean friendship. But the eternal flame would make more sense, I suppose. But I don't know. It's probably an eternal flame. Seymour. It's quite the impressive marker, isn't it? William A. Seymour. Born March 30, 1823. Died August, is that 27 or 31? 17, 1882, age 59 years. I wonder where the rest of the headstone is. Let's see, is anyone listed on the side here? No, I don't see anyone listed on the side. No one's on the back. And is anyone on this side? No. Just the one person on the front. And here's another tombstone that has broken off. Let's see, can we read it? No, I mean I can't. Certainly if you pause the video and then if you're just watching it on with a pinchable screen, you can always enlarge it and see if you can read anything, and let us know in the comments below. I hate when they pitch forward, really, because then you can't see anything at all. And you can look at this ground, it's really bad. I don't even know what would cause this. Or that. So just be careful if you come here to walk. And the rest of the headstone is over here. Someone did put it upright though, so thank that. Don't think I filmed these two graves right here. All right, let's take a walk to this side. Oh. Do the ones in the back row first. Well, there is writing on this side. You can sort of see it right over here, but I've got no idea what that says. And just to give you an idea of the tilt, the lean of that thing. Oh, there's one down here. It's so buried in grass. I mean, it's so buried. And there's the base right there too. That siren you likely heard was a fire truck. I thought I would pause the video so at least your ears were not blasted out by it. Let's see, which side has the writing? Oh, this side has the writing. Looks like big writing, but I can't make out a word of it. Oh, September 16, 1917, died. Oh, what if I can get you down here? And there's this headstone right here as well. And I'm going to say, well, let's look at the other side too, because there could be writing on the other side, and I missed it. Well, yes, I think there is writing on this side, but AE right there? Hard to say. Now, there are graves back here. Let me zoom in for you. But because there are tents pitched, I don't want to disturb anyone. So, should you come here, you may certainly feel free to do that, to explore more. It was such an interesting place. The Shelburne Road Cemetery. All right. Well, if you're enjoying my content, I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel. Click on the notifications bell, and then you'll be notified each and every single day when I upload a brand spanking shiny new video, which as of October 2021 is every single day of the week, sometimes more than once a day. That's not very often, but sometimes. I sometimes do. So one more time. This is the cemetery. This is where we started. We started over here and finished over this side. And we are right here near the entrance. Back on busy Shelburne Road. Hopefully I can get out. Hopefully I can get out of here. It does look like they're going to be doing something, maybe a better entrance here. There are little flags marking the ground. I'll show you a little bit of that. Maybe they'll pave the entrance too. There's the other side of this sort of watery sort of area. And this kind of reminds me of the entrance to the East Shoreham covered railroad bridge. It had a long rail bed trail to it. This is not long at all. I mean, there's my car right there. But you can see at the roadway there are flags. And let me see. Ooh, mosquitoes. Maybe they're going to widen it. It'd be kind of nice if they widened it. I took a wide turn into it. And there's also well, of course, there's going to be flags for the gas lines and electric stuff and all that. It's good stuff. Dig safe, don't you know? All right. Thanks for coming along with me today. I appreciate it. Until we meet again, this is Patricia, and I am traveling for history. Y'all have a great evening. Bye.